That's the
And I think I feel the need to run away. It gets hard, so can you endure this pain? And I try to overcome.
What up, 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 what up? Welcome to the Vibing with Sv podcast here on BFM 109.6. We got a special guest today. I don't want to introduce him. I'm going to let him introduce himself because he has a trade of all kind. I just found out he was a preacher. So I'm going to let him introduce himself. Go ahead, James.
I got you. Well, my name is James, born and raised in the mean streets of Marietta. Let me see. So yes. So like she said before, I got my hand like in a little bit of everything from commercial real estate to restaurant ownership to even speaking in church.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel like I got to be very, very polite because this is a man of God, you know.
That's what I'm talking about.
I respect man of God.
He said he spoke sometimes at church.
No, this man grew up in church every day. He was there.
He didn't say he was a full-time preacher.
Yeah.
He's shaking his head yes now, though. So you better be.
So you're a full-time preacher?
No.
You just do it sometimes? I wonder how your mom feel about that.
So how she feel about it?
Yeah, when you see her, tell her, like, I really appreciate her for trying to get me out my shell when I was younger. Like,
Nice.
I used to be so shy to sing, and she was like, come here, I'm going to give you a hot dog. Let's go lighten you up. I'm like, yeah, food will make me feel better.
Oh, Lord. I'll let her know.
But yeah.
I'll let her know.
Yeah, she was a great lady.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to get into this business.
Mm-hmm.
But first, y'all make sure y'all call in 678-383-4378. Again, that is 678-383-4378. That was for Fancy because she called my husband the other day after I repeated the number like 4 times really slow. She was like, what's the number? So do you want me to say it one more time for you? I'm going to leave it alone. Okay. So you can get your people to call in too, ask you questions, however, you know.
James, is petty a sin? Just be honest. Is being petty a sin?
That wasn't even
You're gonna be all right.
petty.
You're gonna be all right.
I wasn't even being petty.
That wasn't petty.
That was me being very, very helpful.
I agree. I just wanted to find out before the show started. I wasn't worried about cussing. I wanted to find out, is petty, because some of these girls call, is petty a sin?
I don't believe so.
It's not like jealousy a little bit? What does it fall under?
Pettiness?
Yeah.
It
can't be good. It can't be a positive.
I don't think it is a positive thing. Yeah. I think it is underlying some of the 10 commandments in the book.
It's
maybe
in there somewhere.
But
there's a lot of pettiness at church.
It's just not specifically those words, you know.
There's pettiness at church.
Thou shalt not be petty.
That should be in there. Thou shalt not be petty.
No, I'm just playing. But okay, so let's get to how you started. Like, you know, you growing up, what did you want to be? Are you where you want to be?
So no, I am not exactly where I want to be, but I love the track that guy got me on. But going back, I was like how you brought up my mom. She motivated you.
Yeah, she did.
Food. So man, back in middle school, I used to always get suspended for fighting and all other stuff, whatever. And what she motivated me by, she was like, "Boy, I know you ain't dumb. You come from my house, so you just acting up. Why you acting up? She was like, "I tell you what, for every A you get, I'll give you $500. For every B you get, I give you $200." And that was back in, I think, in 8th grade. That's when she started that deal with me. I think I made straight A's ever since then. And it was always...
That's crazy.
It was always...
Mom, this was dropping a band.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was always money.
I'll be taking extra classes.
I'm trying to tell you, I got 9
How many
A's.
languages you know?
500 times 9.
I'm telling you, it was always money. That's how she motivated me. She was like, "Hey, like you do what you need to do, the money gonna come." That's how she always talked about in life.
Hot.
You just stay, do your schoolwork, stay in school, stay focused, and the money gonna come. So that's how she always like instilled in me. So I was always good at saving. I was always good with numbers. I was always good with finance. So when I went to college, the natural thing to do was study finance and stuff.
So like you like no money.
Of course.
Okay, so cool, because, you know, I'm trying to get in my bag a little bit.
I got you.
Just a little bit. I'm going to hit you up, you know.
You can definitely do that. So.
I don't want to. I just want to spend it. I don't want to. I don't want to count it. I just want to. I don't even want to make it. I just want to spend it.
I love it. I love spending money too.
I'm just playing.
So I worked in banking for about 7 years after college. So that's where I really learned how the flow of money works, how to manage money, how when people come in, what it takes for them to get approved for that loan or get approved for that new car, what give them approved for that mortgage. So just learned the business side of banking and lending and finances from the banking side. And doing that for about 6 years, you built relationships with the actual clientele that came in. So all these different lawyers, business owners, these different other people that came in, they started, giving me the game too. They're telling me, hey, I own 7 different businesses. I own different rental properties. So they just started giving me the different game on how to achieve it myself. And the biggest thing, and you know this, the biggest thing is just taking that first step and actually believing in yourself. Yeah. And taking that first step and betting on yourself. So, man, that was one of the hardest things.
We got a question. Hey, Jane, so proud of you. Oh, mom's in the building.
Hey, Miss Jackson. I love it.
Yeah, mom in the building. Okay. Yeah.
So we have to comment on the other one because she knows you said it, so you have to read it.
Okay, comments. Come on. It was petty because she would have been mad if I didn't make the call. Oh, God.
I don't think it was petty.
Me neither. I just was trying to help her out. Do you want me to give you the number again?
Now that was petty.
The number is anybody can call in and discuss anything or any questions with us, and we're going to be glad to answer. Preferably, I ask you to ask him questions because, the show about him. Don't get me to talking because, I'm a shy. I'm just playing. But call 678-383-4378. Again, for the people in the chat box. 678-383-4378. Okay.
Tell them it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. There you go. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
Thank you. You're so helpful.
Okay, so we do have a question.
Well, what's the question?
And it's fancy. What are your 3 keys to financial independence?
So your 3 keys to financial.
Why is there always 3 to everything?
Right?
Why can't it just be 1?
Is it more?
Why can't it be 1?
Oh my goodness, I don't know if it's 3 or not, but
what are the main 3? What are 3 that you think?
Let me see.
Should be in the top 20.
Know what you're spending your money on right now. So how she says she like to spend money, and I encourage that. Just track it. Go to your bank statements. Go to your banking app, and just the next 6 weeks or so, just know exactly where your money's going. And once you understand how much you're spending on food, I don't know how much you spend on food a day. Yeah,
I mean,
how much you spend?
I'm a thick girl. I like to eat.
Yeah, so how much you spend a day on food? How much?
My bad.
Maybe $35 per person.
My bad. That question.
$35 per person if we eating at a restaurant. If I go to a really nice restaurant, I'll probably spend $107, $108, nothing above that.
On yourself?
On myself.
So about 107. So how much you average a day on food?
I would say maybe about. No, that ain't true. Yeah, after I hit that 107, that's my budget for that day.
All right, so let's say 107. Did we do that times a whole month? So that's 3,200.
I don't go out to eat every day.
I asked you how much you spend a day, so let's cut it in half. Let's say 50. Let's say
most people
Chick-fil-A in the morning.
Oh yeah, definitely Chick-fil-A in the morning or Starbucks every morning.
Let's do
that's $12 right there at Starbucks
every day. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
So let's say $50 a day. So that's even including when you do go out. So it's about $1,500 a month. So with most people I know who work at these different jobs, they don't even make $1,500 a month, and you're spending that just on food a day. So my biggest thing is just understanding what you're spending your money on. So I'm not saying stop spending or anything like that.
That's what you're saying.
But no, what I'm saying is if you're spending $50 a day, just cut it down to $35. Just living yourself to $35. If you say that extra $15 a day,
she eat out
about $500. Yeah.
I don't eat out every. Don't pay her no mind.
You eat out every day?
No, I don't.
I mean, look up.
Wow.
Who is that saying that?
Wow. Who that is to you? How would they know? How would they know that you eat out every day?
That's because I guess she be following me.
Wow.
She's stalking me.
Wow.
Erica Grump. Starbucks expensive already. LOL. Everybody, Lord have mercy. Yeah. I mean, Starbucks is expensive, but I work at a dreadful job. I work for the state of Georgia, and it's really dreadful. All I do is be on a computer and try to help clients all day. And mainly, if I'm being honest, all I really want to do is just focus on my music. But I can't because I need money to focus on my music. So I still got to pay the bills until like that get me in a financial place where I'm like stable, and I ain't got to worry about the state of Georgia. Just leave. But
no worries. So to go back to the point, so like what you're saying is so true. That's most people spend their money out to eat every day. I mean, grocery shopping expensive. Go to the grocery store, you spend a band too.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Eating out, that's fine. It's just knowing what you're spending your money on. It's just like cutbacks a little bit. Like I said, cut back $15 a day. That's not that much, going from spending 50 to 35. That's what a Chick-fil-A meal in the morning, Zaxby's meal at night, a Starbucks during the day. Like that's you still good. So just cut back just a little bit. That's all. So the first thing is just knowing what you're spending your money on. And step 2, just making like a small budget to it. And that's it.
Watch this math because I know he likes math. Grab your calculator. Ready?
I got you.
$12, 5 days a week. How many times is that a year?
That's $60.
$60.
$60 a week.
Yep, that's
$3,120.
I
spent actually I get. I'm gonna tell you what exactly I get. I get a frappe, a vanilla bean frappe, and I get hazelnut with I sometimes get whipped cream or heavy cream. Yeah, I do drizzle with caramel.
I got you.
And I get me a
sounds amazing.
A double smoked bacon croissant sandwich.
I got you.
Solid.
Every morning I do that. Like, and my husband, he's like, let me guess, you want $20 for Starbucks? Like, yep, you gonna spend a whole $20 probably. So
wow, okay.
Because like it's not a good thing. I get that it's not a good thing, but I understand what you're saying. Like, so maybe what I can do is, prioritize what I want more. Do I want the frap or I want the sandwich? I still gotta have it every day though.
I'm
Think about what he said though. 3,100 and what?
$20. So $3,120. So for me, it's not even like choose between those two, but just going from $20 to $15 a day. When you're having to eat 20, just choose 15. Just budget under that. Get whatever's in that range that you can afford with that $15. Instead of the whole 20. That's all. So like you can coupon that thing, sign up for the rewards points, whatever it is. Just budget from within that.
I still do that, and I still can't budget. Like, it's just hard for me to budget. Like, because I'm like, it's growing up. You should send that $20 to your mom to save for you. Yeah, she gonna save it, right?
I agree.
She would save
she gonna save it, all right.
You don't think she save it?
No, my mom gonna spend. She like, what, $20? You ain't giving me no $20.
I think she'll save it. I think she would.
If you're giving your mom $100 a week, 5 days, $20 a day.
No.
5 days.
I can go ahead and answer that. No.
Really?
She's not gonna say. If it's right there, she gonna like, well, I'm gonna put it back in now.
Right, well, she can call me, have a conversation. I can help her budget, and we can work on her too.
Yeah, we both need that skill set I get from my mom.
Yes.
Like my dad, he's a saver. Not me.
That was my sales pitch.
I'm
you
like,
talk about
get a check and
Starbucks?
spend it. All right, like that's me. Spend it.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's fine.
Like I can't help it. I don't know why. It's just like I work so hard for my money. Like I want to feel rewarded at the end. Because if my job made me feel like that, I wouldn't do it for myself. But my job don't make me feel like I'm being rewarded. So when I get paid, that's my reward.
I understand.
But yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing. I actually have a question for you. So all on my timeline these last couple of weeks, I've been seeing this post. It's like, if you go out for your birthday, and like, you tell your boyfriend you want to go to, I don't know, Fogo de Show. You want to go to a nice restaurant for your birthday, and you invite all your friends. Say you invite 5 friends. They said when the bill comes, your boyfriend is supposed to pay for everybody.
That's why I don't have a boyfriend. I have a husband. And I'm going to stand on business.
You better stand
I'm standing on business because I'm like, look, y'all helpers knew what it was. This is my man only. If you want a meal bought for or you want a free meal, I suggest you go out there and weigh your options out.
Thank you.
But
I love that.
Yeah, no, I'm not with that. We have an understanding when it comes to money. Nobody is going to come in and intervene in how we make our money, how we spend it.
Yes.
Like, no. I'm sorry.
See, I absolutely love that. I went out with a group of people. Somebody invited me out.
Because you got money. That's why.
It's like, let's say 6 different people. The bill came, and I don't know. I think it was like $900. They said, "Oh, let's split it 6 ways equally." I said, "No, give me my check. Give me my check. I pay."
But so, do you think you like a fake friend for doing that? Because people get well, they'll role play that. They'll switch it up. They'll switch roles with that, and they be like, "Oh, you broke. That's why you can't split it 6 ways." No, you broke. Why you want me split it?
Exactly. I'll be broke. I'll be broke then. Fine by me.
You only pay for close friends and family.
I got a question about that. That's David. I want to know what paying the bank.
I don't know.
Okay, when it comes to close friends, who's your close friends? Because I don't have none.
My husband.
That's not
my mom. Okay, my son. Those are my close friends. Yeah, I'll pay for their meal.
Because if you tell
they got friend, me at the end of the day too.
If we friends, and I tell him he's a close friend and you ain't.
Man, but I don't pay for nobody. I really you don't pay nobody. No family, no friends, nothing. Like
really?
If you decide to come out, you decide to spend your money. So,
I ask for checks separately before we start ordering.
That's the smartest way to do it. When you get your drinks.
Yeah.
I tell them, hey, do y'all split checks? What we need to do? They was like, well, we split checks. So if you pay cash, okay, I'm going to the ATM. This is my budget. This is what we spending. My 107.
Restaurants say that?
Yeah.
Like they only split it if I'll walk out.
I'll walk out.
I'm good.
I'll walk out.
I don't got no cash, man. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good.
I'll walk out.
Some restaurants do that. We went to the BQE restaurant. I think there's 2 chains restaurant. I'm not sure. But we went to that restaurant, and when we went, I thought my mom her like surprise 51st birthday. I'm sorry for putting your age out there, but people need to know. Start calling us twins. She look good for her age, but I'm saying.
Was that petty?
I ain't in this.
I'm with you. Okay.
No, but like my mom, she's very, very good looking to be 51 years old. Like kudos to you. I'm blessed to have looks, whatever. But
good genes, all right.
Great genes, yeah. I guess. But yeah, my mom, we invited a couple of people out. But the thing that I like, the group of people that I hang with, or the group of people that she hang with, we all are adults. We all are financial able to provide for ourselves. So the people that we went out, it wasn't oh, let's split the bill. Oh, let's do this, do that. Now, what I did was, my auntie Foxy. What I did was I paid for her food because they wouldn't accept her card or whatever card she had. Or did she lost? I don't know what happened, but I ended up paying for her food. But guess what she did? When we got home, let me go get your cash for you. Like it's not no like, like if you know you want to split a bill, don't come out. Like stay at home.
What? If you want to split it, like pay for your own meal, like pay for your own, stay at home.
No, I'm saying like if you want to split bills with other family members and friends who you with,
like get them to cover for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you know you want to stay at home, like because I didn't get what you get, you and like
I do understand. Yeah. Don't expect anybody else to pay for your thing or take care of you. I understand. Yeah.
So
I agree.
Okay, so Facebook user. Make sure you type your name so we can
your husband.
Who?
Your husband. This one is your husband.
So
my husband.
Financial literacy. What's the best thing about doing it? What led me down the road? So like I said, I was always good with money. Mom, family, everybody motivated me with it. Went to college, seen the college way of doing it, then started banking. Just seeing stuff on the back end of banking, where I used to work at a Chase Bank next to Cumberland Mall, not too far from here. And we used to always have the same. Never see somebody pull up in a nice car, nice Mercedes. Every banker in there know they broke. It was every single time, somebody pull up in the nicest Mercedes or nicest car, like they about to ask us to reverse some fees. Sure no, they walk in. Can you reverse this overdraft fee? Yeah. That's the thing. So I really want to get down packed of not me just look like I got it, but actually know the process behind it. I mean, actually know the knowledge behind it to understand what debt to income is, to understand what loan to value is when you're trying to apply for a loan, to really understand these things. So when I tell my daughter, when I tell my friends, like, oh, your car broke down, you can afford a new car. Most of my friends that I talk to about that, they're like, oh, I can't afford a new car. I need to buy a cash car. Or I got $6,000. I need to just pay cash for a car. I'm like, why, bro? You got a good job. Just go finance you one. The bank ain't gonna approve me. How you know? Well, I don't think I get no new car. Yes, you can. Like I'm telling you, can. Like you work, I don't know, this job for the last year or two. Oh, you got a steady income then. You make how much money? Oh, I'm telling you, bro, you can afford it. What's your credit? Oh, I don't know my credit. Oh Lord,
We don't need to talk about credit.
A lot of people don't know their credit, but it's
Banking.
okay. Don't be afraid of it. Let's actually understand the credit, understand the money behind it, and actually get it done. Instead of like not knowing it and running away from it, let's not know it and understand it so we can use it for our advantage.
Yeah. So we got another question. Drop a banking secret that most people don't know.
Drop a banking secret that most people don't know. Let me see. What's something? Ooh, buying a house. So everybody I would
Let's
talk
talk
to,
about it.
most people I talk to is like, oh, I can't afford a house. You know, so hard, so hard, so hard.
That's me.
So if I just had to throw out, I don't know, a house price, I say a used house.
Do 315.
So 350. That's real specific.
That's 315. That's I don't really see that in Atlanta area.
It's
though.
all right if they gotta go out to Douglasville or go out far. That's fine. So let's say 315,000. In most banks, all you need is about 3% down. So all you need to get saved up is a little under 10,000. So save up a little under 10,000. You got enough for a down payment. They'll approve you for that loan.
What about your credit score?
Credit scores in most big banks, say Wells Fargo, Chase, BOA, you just have to be above a 625 or 630. So your credit score above a 630, they'll approve you for that loan. So 630 with a $10,000 down, you'll be able to get that house for 315,000.
Well, why people be so drastic about the steps of becoming a homeowner? Like, oh, you can't spend no money in your account. They monitor your money and all of that stuff. You make it sound like it's super easy, but it's all these.
It kind of is. What happens is they just want to make sure you're able to afford it. So let's just say somebody makes about $5,000 a month, and your house mortgage, your house note might be $2,000. They just want to make sure, all right, with $5,000, they're about 20% debt to 40, whatever it is, 20% debt to income, so they can afford this house. But what happens is they don't want you to do anything because then people start buying other cars. They started buying all these different things. So now you got all these other responsibilities. And most people, if you had to choose between having your nice car, you had to choose between having your house, and like you behind on both of your bills, most people will say, well, hey, I'll keep my car. I can sleep in my car. I can't. If I lose my car, I won't have a way to get to work.
Not me. I would lose my car before I lose my house.
And most people keep them cars.
I would lose my car. I can always go get a cash car, a used car,
all right,
but I would keep my house.
So to make it make sense to you, if you had the people prioritize cars more than homes, how many people you know bought their first car before they bought their first home? How many people? How many people you know bought multiple cars before they bought their first home?
That's crazy. Like I did.
So like most people probably been on bought like 5, 6, 7 cars when they bought their first home. So most people care more about the saving up and getting the car more than they save up getting for the house. So most people prioritize the car more than the home.
That's true, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I can't even argue with that. Okay.
There's 4 comments in the box that say true. Erica and everybody else, they're all in there. True. And the thing with banks is they want to max you out. What he's talking about there is they want to max you out to what you can afford so they don't have to repo you. Like if you come in there and say you already got a car note, and they see your house, they want your business. Yeah. They want it, but they want to make sure that they can keep it for all 30 or 20 years, correct?
Exactly. Exactly. Is like you are you currently a homeowner? I ain't trying to pry.
No.
But you know about the housing market.
I do.
So imagine a bank, I don't know, let's say before the pandemic, let's say 2020, and they sold your house for $315,000. I don't know, let's say this year, 2023, you start paying your bills. They about to sell your house about $500,000 now. So they want to give you the money for it because they know them houses doing nothing but appreciating. So when you stop paying, they can turn around, sell your house, and make a profit. The thing about your car, it depreciates.
Yeah, it does.
So you stop paying for that, they stuck with it. So so they want to give you that home loan.
So I don't want you to read it yet. Don't read it yet. True or false? Now read it.
True or false?
It's easier to save up and get a car than it is for a house. It is.
True.
False.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it is true. It is easier to save for a car because a car, unless you're trying to drive like an AMG or a wagon or something like that, but just to go get like a decent mid-size SUV or what's the cars that a Dodge Challenge, like that's nothing but like a $60,000 car, $50,000 car, and all you need is probably like $10,000 if you want a low. What's the name?
See that answer right there? That's the right answer.
It's better to buy land. It is better to buy. It is better to buy land, but like how many people would go and buy land before they get a car? Like I bought my first car when I was 18. And I wasn't thinking about being a homeowner.
Bought my first.
I just wanted to get around. You know, I just wanted a transportation so I can go back and forth to work. Don't depend on nobody. However, when it's time to get a home, you have to be more like in a stable mind because it's more responsibility to take care of the home versus a vehicle.
And like to piggyback off what you can go drive.
Yeah, you can go true. Drive.
Yeah, yes. So you need less money down in order to get the car. Just good credit for both. So yes.
Yeah.
But to piggyback off
drive
what you were
time.
saying,
I know that.
I do think it's a mindset thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a mindset thing, and I don't like blaming our parents, but I'm blaming my parents
for sure.
So be honest with you, your first car, it should have been handed down to you from your parents. That land, that house, or wherever it is, should have been handed down to your parents.
Right.
And most of our parents didn't know about, to buy land, to buy property, or to hold on to their car so you don't have to save for it, whatever. Most of our parents don't have no savings accounts or 529 saved up for us when we get ready to go to school or get ready to do stuff later on in life. That's like our parents don't know. So it's up to us to learn that information. And so when our kids do come up, we can go ahead and help them out with it. Like for me, I have a 1-year-old daughter, and my biggest thing is I'm not going to push college down her throat or anything like that. If she want to go to school, we'll have the money for it. If she don't, we'll have the money for something else. My biggest thing is for her to know what you want to do or have an idea. Let's say my daughter turns 18, she's senior high school, and she's like, "Hey, Dad, I think I want to do hair." Okay, cool. How about this? We done saved up, I don't know, $50,000 for you to go to college. Let me put that $50,000 into a new hair salon for you that we can rent out for the next year or two.
And so you can make your own money again. Yep.
And to dip your toe in the water. All right, Dad, a year later, I don't like doing hair. Cool. You want to go to college? All right, we got the money for that now. At least you had the chance to figure out what you want to do rather than go to college first and have no idea what you want to do.
All right.
So let me put that money to that business that can help you actually get to that point. But a lot of times, us as parents, us in our culture, we just never save up that money and kind of kick our kids out when they turn 18. And I completely disagree with that. Why are you gonna kick your kids out when they turn 18? Like that's so that is so crazy, man. I
mean not true. When I turned 18, of course, because I had a child, my mom just made me be more responsible. Like I wasn't living there without paying bills, or or without like giving her something towards the bills. She's
instilling that in you.
Yeah, she was instilling that into me. That way, like when I got on my own, I don't care if I can't go get Starbucks. My bill's gonna be paid. Exactly. That's gonna be the first thing paid. I can go broke for 2 weeks until I get my next paycheck, but everything is gonna be paid.
Exactly.
So yeah, I appreciate that, but also I feel like if she would have just like let me be there and just live off of her for a minute, I could have been a homeowner by the age of 21 because I was making money, I was stacking it, I didn't have nothing to do with it. So like I could have like put that financial wealth in our family or generational wealth, like especially I could have started with my son or my brother. So yeah, my mom, but she dope. Like she understand that now. She was like, "Yo, whatever you need." Yeah. And I was like, "Yo, you better do it." Just
I love it. I love it, and I love the fact that she instilled that in you. And that's the same thing I want to do with my daughter is not encourage this struggle mindset, because so many times we get in depression. Well, I had to work hard to get for this, so you got to work hard too, or I had to go through this trial and tribulation, so you have to go through it too.
Right.
Oh no. If I had to work my butt off and get all these different setbacks, I want to make sure she don't have to.
Right.
That's my I want to make sure she's spoiled. Like people like, oh, you shouldn't spoil your kids. Why? If I'm in the position to do it, why not? Like if I'm Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and I'm a billionaire, she's gonna be a billionaire too. Oh, yep.
Exactly.
And the whole time while she's with me, she's understanding the business behind it too. I'm not just doing the work and not spending time with her, teaching her the mindset behind it. I'm also instilling the mindset behind it. So when I do give her this G-Wagon, she understands, all right, I got to start my business too. I got to be able to pay for these bills too. But I'm going to drive nice. I'm going to do nice things too. But yeah, she ain't going to struggle. No. She ain't getting kicked out the house or anything like that.
You think there's a problem that we're not breeding billionaires anymore? We're not raising billionaires. You have a question here. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Actually, I think my son is bright. He's like,
I mean, as a society,
he's gonna be a billionaire. Like my son, he's trying to like build software for games and stuff right now at the age of 12, and he's been trying to do it since he was 8. So yeah.
You got a question here. It says, would you recommend renting or leasing to own? not very many options there.
I mean,
You
choose
know,
between those two
yeah.
options.
Actually,
man.
renting an apartment, which
I
you don't get
mean,
any money back for,
it
or
just depends because
leasing to
like
own a
most of
house, which
these
you pay ridiculous interest rates at.
rent to lease homes are like trash, and
I
that's the
mean,
reason why they like give you that option. You know, because
they want you to fix it.
they want you to fix,
Yeah.
and they know like at the end of the day, like if you leave, they still get a percentage of that money, regardless. If
And they
you
get their house fixed. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So what was the answer to that one right there?
I would recommend putting yourself in a position where you're going to buy your own home.
Yeah, don't do either.
The only reason
well,
I say that,
renting is great. All I got to do is just pay the bills. Everything else they fix.
Oh,
You know the banker's going to
No,
tell
just
you?
one.
You're not getting anything back on your rent.
You're not doing the equity.
Yeah,
You're
that,
gonna have
nothing.
nothing in your
Yeah.
portfolio.
Just losing money.
And while we are talking about that, the equity part, because a lot of times people don't really understand what the equity is in your home that you build. An example we used earlier, let's say back in 2020, she bought the house for $315,000, but now that home today appraises for $500,000. That means you almost have $200,000 in equity. That means you have access to that line of credit. You have access to that money if you need it. So let's say if you did buy the house and you hit hard times, you lost your job, you can go to the bank and say, hey, I think I want to pull that equity out. And they'll give you that loan for $150,000, $200,000. Then that $200,000 be right in your bank account. And you didn't do anything. You probably didn't pay $200,000 and then in house note payments in the last 3 years.
You're not getting that from a car.
Exactly.
Or apartment.
Yeah, you are right.
And
Yeah.
look, then you can take that appreciation, that equity, turn around and buy that car with that equity that you earn.
I think that's the hardest part. Like people say, I love renting. I have no responsibility. But you know what you don't have? You don't have a history at the bank.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Here's another good question for you about college.
Okay. College is a necessity, but it definitely prepares you for real life situations. You're not always going to be there for your child. To fall back one at some point, they have to step out of the world. I think I understand what she was saying. But
that one your mama that said that wasn't.
No, that was Erica.
All right, ain't gonna feel bad then. I completely disagree. And like for
college is college. Was it did you have to go to college? It was no choice for you?
I went because that's what society told me I should do to be successful. You have to go to college. I don't think I learned much in college. I don't know how to do taxes.
I do.
I went for
but
finance.
It's crazy.
I went for finance
because I never went to school to do taxes.
Exactly.
I just learned on my own.
Exactly. I didn't know how to do taxes. Even I got a 4-year degree in finance. I don't know. They didn't teach me anything about credit.
Mm-mm.
So I learned about credit. I didn't learn about tax. I didn't learn about anything. They taught me how to turn my work in on time and how to be a good employee.
That's exactly.
They didn't teach you how to become a business owner or anything. And what she's saying about prepare you for life and prepare you to fall back.
It isn't a necessity. Oh, okay.
So we messed with her.
Yeah, I don't think it's a necessity at all. I think that's where your upbringing, your childhood home come into play. I think your parents should be right there preparing you for the real world and not sheltering you per se, but actually teaching you like, no, we won't always get your way. So let me teach you no now. Because life is a whole bunch of no's.
Well, you kind of contradicting yourself because you said if I got it, spoil it. But you said no.
She gonna understand it, but she gonna understand it though.
Spoiling is not. It's college. I think what she's asking is college spoiling.
Is college spoiling?
Yes.
No, I mean, I feel like college is almost like it's almost like regular,
It's high school number 2.
Yeah, regular school. And regular school remind me of jail. Like, if I'm being honest, everybody got to be in uniform. Everybody got to be on time. Everybody got to do this. Everybody got to do that. Or if you don't, it's consequences or whatever like that. So
I think especially if you don't know exactly what you want to do going into college, you're just kind of just flowing in the wind.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very helpful.
And true story about me. When I went to Savannah State, I went to college. It wasn't my idea to like go to college to be a lawyer. I just was intrigued by it because I heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, we need a lot of lawyers in the family. We need doctors in the family." And like they didn't want singers in the family or, artists or whatever like that. So I think if I would have went to school to pursue music, like that was my first love, I think I would have been like very headstrong about it and like probably in different places right now. But instead I started like really late and trying to catch up with the game that's already been like passing me by all these years. But don't get me wrong, college did teach me a few things. It taught me how to be a hardworking employee, and it also taught me how to be tired and prepared to be tired at all times, because it don't stop. You got to keep going.
And what school did you go to?
Savannah State.
So
Savannah State Tigers.
So my school
Tigers,
is
home of the Tigers.
Just a tad bit better. I went to the Kennesaw State University.
Oh
They
God!
gonna say hoo, man.
I didn't know. I went to Savannah State,
Yes.
and I was a Tiger. Our football team really sucked.
So, and
Bad.
to piggyback off what you said, I do think that if you go to college or not, I think the home upbringing matters a lot. You can have kids who go to college 4 years and start working and call out all the time because their parents are teaching them good work ethic. You have kids that can go to work and be bad talking their supervisor because their parents instill them a hierarchy at home and teaching them you don't talk back at home. So college, yeah, but that home training, that home instilling, that I feel like that's way more important.
Yeah, college didn't really do nothing for me but bring me outside of my shell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I was away from my parents, I get to do what I want to do.
You
Like-
was out there thotting.
No. James Summer. JJ. I was out there having fun. Like, I experienced things in life which made me because I was a single parent. So like when I was there being a single parent, I understood stay away from this, go towards this. Like I was off of my mama nipple. Like I didn't have to be right there no more. So that's what I did in college. Like I experienced life. I grew up, and yeah. That's
James,
what
you
I
have
did.
a question. You have a question.
I was thotting, yeah.
He thought he was
James just
lying.
wanted to tell you he was stunned.
Yeah.
He was trying to get you to go with him.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I wasn't thotting, but
Yeah.
I had a few drinks that led me in situations that I wasn't supposed to be in.
Really?
Isn't that stunning? James, isn't that stunning?
I don't know what y'all call it these days, but no, I was not thotting. I was out here being a real one.
I was in the streets.
I let you know what I wanted. I let you know what I needed, and I let you know when I wanted and how I needed. That was just it.
That's a fact.
You-
She's not lying.
I was just straight up.
Absolute.
Okay.
That's stunting with rules.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I need to go Chick-fil-A. You got me? Hey,
James,
I need about $20.
this is
Like,
what you're
that was
talking
me.
about right there, right?
Parents build a foundation.
Exactly.
They do build a foundation.
Mhm.
And that's the reason why I was really independent, like growing up with my parents or whatever like that. They made me they just really prepared me how to clean a house properly, how to season food. Like it's a lot of kids that don't even know how to cook right now.
You're right.
Who was cooking in college?
Me, I was cooking in
I
college.
wasn't in college.
I was, cause when them dining dollars run out, my girl, she know about them dining dollars.
Mhm.
When they run out, you need food. Like I used to cook. I used to go right up there to Family Dollars, and they had like the bacon and the eggs, so I didn't have to go to like actual Walmart, because we had a shuttle bus that only took us those places: the mall, Walmart, and I think that was it.
I had people cooking for me back then.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Who? Mom was cooking for you.
Stunting,
The
man.
little dots I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't cooking for no
If I would
man.
cook for anybody.
Like I wasn't doing that. I didn't start doing it till I actually
You ate ramen,
got in
though,
a
right?
serious relationship.
You ate ramen though, right? Or ramen or ramen.
I
noodles?
ate, yep.
When you couldn't get nobody to
Noodles.
cook for you, we ate noodles, right?
Pop-Tarts.
Oh, I'm in Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, it was a lot of Pop-Tarts. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
toasted or untoasted? Could you eat around the package?
Untoasted.
Yeah, I can eat around the
Tarts.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I need it.
Oh, here we go. Eric Crump said definitely dining dollars was slim to none.
For sure. Dining dollars was like, I was trying to sell mine. So what you gonna do for these dining dollars?
That's how it started right there.
I ain't no ain't.
It get real towards the end of the year.
I'm gonna tell you right now, James. Think about it now. You in college?
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do for these dollars? I can
Exactly.
Dining dollars.
I can stunt on you and get paid.
Exactly.
Come on, let's.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do you so good.
My mindset is always a hustler. I'm gonna try to hustle whatever I
I'm
can.
gonna
Like
I'm gonna get dining dollars and knock your boots out. I'm done.
knock your boots
I like
out.
him. I like him. Yeah.
No. I was talking about girls back then. Like, what you gonna do for
We're
these
talking about
dining dollars?
too, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like getting my hair braided, stuff I couldn't do. like get my hair braided.
You
What you gonna do?
Them to girls?
Yeah, so I get my hair braided, so I can get, so I get a blunt, like all types of stuff. Back then, but I'm not like on this stuff now. Like back then, that's what I used to do. People used to be hungry.
You sold your dime and dollars for blunt. I'm with you so much. I'm rocking with you.
I did it one time. Don't get carried away.
It doesn't even matter. That's hot.
Hey, this is SV. We keep it real on this podcast.
I love it.
Like, don't judge me. That was my past. But at the end of the day, you need to know why I'm like the way I am right now.
It taught you bartering.
Yeah.
But one thing college did teach me though, I'm an Aries, so everybody says I'm always hot-headed. I'm not, but it taught me to control my emotions a little bit better. I remember I used to get upset with so many of these little women. I was talking. I said women.
I'm about to say, come on, Pastor. What they is? Jezebel. What they is?
Women friends, all this other stuff. I remember that I used to be quick to get upset because she didn't do something I wanted her to do, whatever. And I had to stop myself and wonder, am I being upset because they broke a commitment to me? Or am I upset because they're not living to an unspoken expectation I set on them?
Come on, man. You better preach.
Which one is it? So
it's your unspoken expectation.
Exactly. And I found myself like 10 times out of 10 getting upset because they did not live up to my expectation. I'm like, bro, why am I mad? Let me eat that. She didn't know. She didn't know no better. This friend, he didn't know no better. So let me just eat that. But if they made a commitment to me, made a promise or something like that, and they didn't live up to it, all hell breaking loose then. Hey, you said you're gonna be here at 9 o'clock. You want here at 9 o'clock, bro? I ain't talking to you no more.
Oh, you was that type. Oh, so you wanted everything to the T.
Yeah. If you agree to it, then yeah. Like, word is bond. Like, you gotta be a man of your word. I think every woman out there, they want a man who can back up what he say, who live up, who can stand on his business. Exactly. That's so to me, I should expect the same thing out of women, also out of my friends as well. So if you're not standing on business, you're not keeping your word, no, you can't be in my circle.
Facts.
I respect that. I have nothing against that.
Facts. James, how old were you when you realized the importance of saving or starting to take it seriously?
When I started taking it seriously, when I started working at the bank, I was probably 21 and just seeing all these different people. I remember it was a coming to Jesus moment. This guy came in and he was like, hey, I just want to talk to someone. I'm trying to buy something. I'm like, oh, what you trying to buy? What you trying to buy? He's like, well, I'm trying to finance a submarine. I just need somebody to help me with that. I'm like,
jeez.
What?
He had money for real. What?
You skipped the car. You skipped the airplane. You went to and just look at his accounts. I'm like, man, like it's different levels to this. Let me change my. And he dressed like a bum, like a true bum, like shoes busted, regular jogging pants.
That's usually how they be though.
I'm just like, I even asked him, where's your Mercedes? He was like, why do I need Mercedes for? I'm like, don't you want to look like you got money? He was like, why? I'm impressing people in the red light for 5 seconds. I ain't never gonna see you again. I don't care about them. I'm like, wow.
I like him.
Like, wow.
Let me go impress people 10,000.
But no, but listen, understand what generation we in right now. Because I swear to God, me and my husband, we just talking about this. People get on social media and pretend that they have this lifestyle and they know they don't have this lifestyle. And that's like, I think that kind of why society's so messed up. I really want to say a different word, but I'm gonna respect you, Pastor. But I feel like they really messed, huh?
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like,
there's a right way to use the word.
I was about to, DC.
No, you're all right. I got you.
But listen, but yeah, the generation curse that's on this social media platform, what people see versus what they really live in is like, it's really ridiculous. Like, I was just talking to my husband. I was like, why? Like, I don't want to put those situations out there, but I'm like, why people do this when they know they don't have this, and then they end up in this situation just to impress people on social media. Cause like with me, like the most you'll see, I post my wedding. I post like a couple of pictures for content or whatever. But like when I go on vacation, when I go out to eat, like I don't even want you to know where I'm at. Like I'm not gonna post it until I probably get back home. So I don't understand why people do that. Like what's
Yeah, I understand.
It's this.
It's the perception.
I think it's
for me, like
what's like the saying is like comparison is the thief of joy or something like that.
Oh, I like that. I never heard that. I like it.
And
a lot of people relationships fail too because of what they see on social media. They want that same thing from their woman or same thing from their man, but Be yourself.
Exactly. That's the truth. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
The
Like
evil word on social media is algorithm. That's the main one.
for
Society,
sure.
Mhm.
whoever controls this algorithm is going to turn you towards the negative side of the world too, where you're searching.
Mhm.
So, like, say you're out there searching for flowers,
Mhm.
they're going to turn you to the negative side of flowers as well, somewhere in your algorithm. You're
Yeah.
going to get a balance,
Mhm.
and that's society doing that.
Mhm.
Best thing to do to keep your life straight, stay off social media. But we need you to stay on.
Like I used
Here
to
at BFAM
literally,
106.
I used to literally like call my mom like down there in tears, like Mom, I don't understand. I'm working so hard, and I see these people doing this, doing that. Like, why am I not being blessed? Do God not? He ain't messing with me right now. Like, why? What I'm not doing that they doing? Like, they got more kids, they got more responsibilities. I got one. Like, why is it so hard for me to get it? And she was just like, you don't know how they get it. That's why. And she was like, she was basically like, you don't know what they have to put their family in or what position they have to put themselves in to do that or get those things. And sometimes those things not good for you. And she was like, it's gonna take you a little longer because you've been authentic with it. So authenticity is, oh yeah, I forgot.
Great advice.
Yeah.
It's facts. It's all facts.
But I did want to talk about your business. But
Let's go. Keep going.
okay.
Hey.
The one with the tea and the the spicy stuff coming out, the smoke.
Oh, I got so many questions. I told my friends, tell me about
So
your
tell us
business.
about that, because like we're gonna talk about finances for a long time because it gets deeper and deeper and deeper.
No worries,
But
no worries. So to just be short and simple about it, during the pandemic, this is back when I was working in banking. You ever had a job where you liked what you did? The work wasn't too bad, but sometimes the manager or the work environment can be kind of toxic.
yeah,
So I had that for about 6 or 7 years, and my family, particularly my mom, would say, "Well, that's life. You're never gonna find like the perfect job. Just kind of just keep your head down, go to work, clock in, clock out." And I'm like, that can't be life. I can't wake up every single day miserable like that. That don't
yeah.
feel right. So all I did was turn to Google during the pandemic. It's like profitable businesses during the pandemic. And bubble tea kept popping up in all these different searches. So then I Google like, all right, what is it? What's the cost to start it? And then I'm like, all right, you know what? I worked in the bank. I know how to get proof of the loan for it. Let me just go ahead and do it. And that's why I did. So yeah.
Well, major shout outs to you. Like I said, you a jack of all trades, my guy.
And it's
Like,
hold on, let me.
where they can follow you at? Where your restaurant at? Like, where they can come, purchase this stuff from?
The shop is in
Yeah, we
Canton.
gotta finish this conversation again.
The shop is in Canton. It's called Cloud Tea.
Okay.
And
What was it called?
Cloud Tea.
And literally, hold on. So this is like my Wells Fargo, and he said at the very bottom, the last account, it says business savings. And literally, this is me showing you in person. I literally
This your money in your account?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, I ain't never seen that many. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Jesus Christ!
From literally just starting, from just taking a leap
Oh
of faith
my
and betting on
God.
myself. And I give all credit to God, but just betting on yourself. I will see all these different people on social media, all these different CEOs, whatever. I'm like, they got it all figured out. No.
They don't.
Nobody got it
Yeah.
figured out. They just took a chance and every day just trying to figure out a new solution to a new problem. So I encourage anybody who got like a passion for something. It could be music, it could be cutting hair, it could be doing nails. Just take that first step and do the research on how to get started and then just start it. I'm telling you.
Can we add in there, don't take the first no?
Yeah, I don't take the first
when you
no.
go to the
That's
bank,
why I'm at
don't
now.
take the first
I don't
no.
take no's.
Yeah.
No, I don't take no's. Like, it's either you gonna like me or you gonna like me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not taking no for no answer. And if you got to tell me no, and it's multiple times, then obviously you're not for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just keep it moving. Your loss, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's dope though. Yeah, like
it.
cash out me is. I'm just playing. But like, I'm super proud of you, bro. Like, I almost want to cry. Like, JJ from church, like, and growed up. Like, geez.
Appreciate it. And like
I'm proud of you.
It's just a mindset change. That's all it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you got a good mom. Her foundation, like, yeah. I got a good mom too. Yeah.
Felicia just said, JJ, could you call me, please?
I got you.
JJ Comedy.
I got you. I charge $2.50 an hour, but I got you.
Oh, he's still making his money. Mama, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it back. So for this session, right? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But okay, so we I gotta bring you back because it's so much out there that can be educated to help I'm always helping my people, especially.
I understand.
No offense.
The fuck? People with hair?
No, inside out.
Hair?
But yeah, we gonna have to talk again so we can discuss more about your business.
That's no problem. Of course.
But we gotta do this. Basically, what I do, I get artists that's underground that that haven't been signed. They putting in work by themselves. This is also a radio station for B-Fam for the Braves. It's a known radio station. So what I do is I charge them a little fee, $5. $5 can make your career, blow up.
Yes.
Soon the right person here. I charge a little fee for them, and I only think one song gonna be able to do it, and I'll do it again the next Thursday. But right here on Vibing with Sv podcast on BFam 109.6, we got Easy the brand. Y'all remember I brought her late, like a couple of episodes ago. She was talking about designing clothes. This girl ain't her bad. She done made a song, and it's dope.
Thanks.
We gonna play it. It's called Expectations by Easy the brand. You go, girl. I wonder if they can hear.
Oh yeah, they can. I'm in here.
I just want a bitch that's gon' sit down, not gon' play around. Tell me that she love me, hold it down. And when a bitch try to holler, shut it down. I ain't wanna ride another clown, nigga. I'm not gon' be with that. Tell me now. Don't let me slip away around. Tryna figure out what's going on. I ain't wanna girl that's savage, slim thick. You know the whole package. Treat me like a king, you the queen from my castle. Baby girl, you can get everything you ask for. All that I ask for is that you be my beast and not an asshole. Give me everything that I ask for me every night, don't just feel like basketball. I want a girl that is real, in touch with a feel. Someone to tell me the truth, girl. That's all I want you to do, girl. You don't gotta be perfect, just gotta show me that you're worth it. Show me that you're worth it. Worth it. Give me space when I need it. Don't try to accuse me of cheating. When you say you love me, need it. Caress my body, I be needing it. Give me pussy, I be feeding it, baby. Love me daily. Don't drive me crazy. Crazy. Don't you be driving me crazy, baby. Just love me. Don't judge me. Just hold me. Kiss me softly. Baby, these are the things I need from you, girl. Stay tuned with me, girl. Fuck around and give me
It's really a vibe. It's a vibe for real. Easy, bruh. Where is this coming from? Like you a little south, but it's all good.
I like it.
That's
Let me
a
ask you a
dope
question. Is
song.
she in love?
It sound like it.
Yeah. I'm
Or
telling
in
you.
love with something.
Or she's trying to be in love and she's scared that she gonna get her heart broken. That's what I hear.
It's like
But-
patience. It's what a woman does when she feels like she's about to fall in love. You can hear it everywhere in every line. It's awesome.
That's freaking dope.
Great track.
That's dope. We definitely gonna run that back. You earned your spot, girl. We definitely gonna have to put that on the radio station because
It's already spinning.
it's already spinning.
She got 9 songs spinning. I just didn't tell you. You know?
Don't tell nobody else that because you're gonna cut my profit.
She's got more songs coming. Let's go.
I'm just playing.
Let's go.
But yeah, like I do really appreciate you coming out, James. And you can let them know where they can follow you at.
Let me see on Instagram. Follow me at JDukes. JAYDUKEZ.
That's simple.
What about Cloud T? Where's that at?
Yep.
Kansas,
Same
Georgia.
thing. Instagram.
Kennesaw, right?
Yeah. So same social media handles as I said before, but it's in City of Canton.
That's dope.
What was the other thing? There's one more thing he did.
He said he's single too, ladies.
No, he didn't.
I'm trying. He said he was single.
Oh, single. I thought you said singer.
No, ladies. He said he's single now.
So ladies,
I see his bank account. Hey.
So James, I'm going to stay right with you there. Okay.
Yes.
How do you separate that when you get successful? How do you pretend not to be successful to get the right girl?
You can tell.
No, you can't. I'm 56.
I do think it's discernment, but
because y'all man, y'all you know.
All right, I'm 60 seconds less. So my biggest thing is I'm a man, so I'm supposed to lead, provide, protect.
Facts.
So no matter what, I'm gonna pay for everything. Like the house paid for, car paid for, whatever. So I'm take care of you. So she doesn't necessarily have to be in the perfect position. She don't got to be a millionaire. She got to be a business owner. She just have to be feminine. That's all I want to be. Be feminine and
faithful.
Faithful and understanding. Feminine, faithful, and understanding.
So how do you expect women to be feminine? That's like kind of already like been in a situation where they didn't have it given to them. They had to go out and get it. But I truly believe that I truly believe that women that comes across men like you, they automatically switch. They want to be baby. They want to be, girly like or whatever like that. But it's a lot of women out there that's headstrong, that's in these relationships with a lot of different men that, they still feel like they're struggling. Mm-hmm. Like, so how do you think you'll be able to get a feminine woman that's like been that person before you? Mm-hmm. And it got to get some used to, well, you got to get used to it with you. But however, you just like, yeah, this too much. She act like a nigga.
My biggest thing is, especially when I'm first getting to know someone, she can't take away my opportunities to lead. So what that being said is, if me and you were dating, we go to Olive Garden and you tell the waiter you're allergic to shrimp. They bring you a plate back and it's covered in shrimp. Mm-hmm. I know you can handle that situation. I know you can handle yourself, get a whole refund. But if your man right there, sit back and see what he'll do. This is the interview. Sit back.
He's supposed to.
He's supposed to. Yeah.
You're supposed to sit back.
If you have to.
No, I'm supposed to sit back.
It's his job to protect.
Yeah, it's his job to protect.
If he's telling you just eat around it, you're like, oh, I know what type of guy he is.
Exactly.
Man. But see
that's
what he
crazy.
Do. Yeah, see what he do.
It's facts.
Yeah. It's a lot of men that's out there. It's like, oh, just take it off. Like you can just take the shrimp off.
Or don't say nothing. So don't say
anything. That let you know crazy. You're gonna be taking shit off your life for the rest of your life. Or you're gonna be eating around shit for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Yeah. So see how he handles that. So just see how he handles it. See if he's worth being the man where you're able to submit to.
So now let's swing that around. We got a couple minutes here because we actually started late. We got 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. So what about on the woman's side like that? How do we figure out which woman we need? In other words, they can accept it at the beginning. They all do. Mm-hmm. But how do we know as a man that it's real? How do you know it's real? Like if she sits back and lets you do that, how do you know she did that on purpose?
I do believe people can't hide their true self. They're gonna show you little signs.
That's what I said.
Women can hide.
It's gonna slip out every now and then. Like if I have a Southern accent, no matter how proper I try to speak, the Southern is gonna slip out every now and then. So my thing is just when you see those red flags, when you see those little signs,
that's a red flag.
Acknowledge it. So that's all. So
that's a red flag.
Being fake is definitely a red flag.
No, is that
in our situations?
No, that's not what I'm addressing. Okay. What I'm addressing is having a Southern accent. That's a red flag.
I love it. I love it.
I can't get rid of mine. It's like
just
that's crazy.
See how she talks to others. See how she treat that waiter. See how she treat her mom. See how she treat like other people in her lives. See how she treat the people who doesn't benefit from. And if she treat them like beneath her, all right, that's not the person for me.
That's crazy.
It's facts.
That's crazy. Like most people should pay attention to how they treat their family members. Mm-hmm. Like if you
certain ones.
Well, actually, I'm like
not dads. I would, and this is girls and boys. I would never judge someone how they talk to their father. Because fathers get the shit end of the deal. Mm-hmm. We got to do all the bad shit. We've got all the bad stuff. I don't know very many kids that talk positively about their father 100%, when their father could be 100%. But he's also the jerk. He's the asshole. He's the one that set the rules and the leader and the boss, and especially sons. If I'm growing up as a son and my dad is leading me in the proper way, I like him because I want to be him, because you're teaching me how to be a leader. And as I grow up, I'm not leading. I'm listening to you.
Right.
And we want to run away from home. Facts.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why we go to college.
Well, I didn't go to college because
I
of
did.
that. I went to college because I just wanted a different atmosphere. I wanted to learn different
Same thing.
things, meet different people.
Mhm.
I got tired of the same people.
Thanks.
Okay.
Let's do one more shout out his businesses and then we'll fly there.
All right, so you got somebody you want to shout out?
You know who's
His
listening.
mama.
Think about
Shout
the
out
people
to
that are
his mama.
actually listening for sure.
Let me see. So, like you said, my mother.
Yeah. Mom Duke's
Just-
Clutch.
Yeah,
Mom
yeah.
Dukes.
Mother, my sisters, my family, everybody. So yeah, everybody church too.
Yeah, your sister.
See.
Yeah, I think I follow your sister. Like
Mhm.
she's very adventurous.
What's Mom Duke's best dish to cook for you?
Hot dogs
You lie. Stop.
for me.
Red velvet cake, because she ain't made it in 3 years for me. So red velvet cake. Hopefully she make it this holiday season.
See?
She better make it too.
Hot dog.
It take too long.
Like, hey, you want some red velvet cake? My mama, she just made one Thanksgiving, and she a beast. So you know,
And
you
she
want
told
some,
you to
she told
call
her.
her. There's a red velvet cake.
I like
there,
that.
son.
I like
that.
Might
Thank
get a red
God.
velvet cake out of her.
Okay, again,
But-
it's at J Dukes, Jaydukez, Cloud T in Canton.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's SV, Vibing with the SV podcast. We had the special guest here, and he turned it up per usual. All my guests really do. Like, they surprised me. I was actually surprised. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even be a fake person. I was like, oh my God, I hope he's not gonna be boring. Cause like, when childhood wise, he was kind of boring. Felicia 250.
What do you think that 250 is for?
Oh,
She just blessed us with 250. Wow, look
I
at
think
God.
she's
you know,
telling
she
you
told that
250
red
for a
velvet cake
cake.
gonna be 250.
Wow.
I think she's asking for 250 for that cake.
But I appreciate you coming out. This like right around your area or whatever, so you didn't have to drive so far, right?
I did drop off. It's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I was just assuming, but I appreciate you coming out. Y'all know what it is. If you feel like I did a good job, you know, you want to sponsor your girl, cash out me. You know, you like the show, we got to pay for it. As well, you can follow me on Shamicia Vandella on Facebook and Vibing with SV on Instagram. That's the one page. My artist page is S Vandella Music.
Okay.
I changed it so much, y'all. I'm trying to get my idea together, but
Make sure you ring that
Yeah.
bell too. Follow and ring that bell on YouTube. Come on.
subscribe. I can't say it right.
It's all right. We heard you.
All right, man. That was dope. I'm proud of you, real. Well, we got some goodie bags for you, so you ain't gotta worry about no more baby mamas.
I love her so much.